Hello everyone, welcome back. For this session, we're going to learn 3.4 linear inequalities. We have already know how to solve linear equality, right? If we have a function saying that is 2x plus 4 equals 9, what is x? X is 5 over 2, right? So if it's not a equality, it's an inequality. How do we solve that? Let's take a look at example 7. So 5x plus 9 greater than x plus 20. So we can move all the unknown to the left side and all the constant to the right side. We will going to have 5x minus x greater than 20 minus 9. We have 4x greater than 11. Then we're going to have x greater than 11 over 4, which x greater than 2.75. So there are two things that you need to understand. If we have greater than or greater equal, less than, less or equal, if you want to x greater than 4, you adding or subtracting a number at both sides, you will not change the sign here. Or the same for greater or equal to, you adding or subtracting will not change the sign. For less and less or equal, you adding or subtracting will not change the sign. When it's going to change the sign? If you multiply a number which is negative number, it's going to change the sign from greater to less, from greater or equal into less or equal, from less than to greater, from less than or equal, greater or equal to. Let's give you some example. So if x greater than 4, it times negative 2 both way, then you're going to need to change it to negative 2x less than negative 8. So the same way, you want to go back, you need to divide negative 2 by both sides, then divide negative 2 divided by negative 2. You need to change the less than sign to greater than. So you have x greater than 4. This is original. Okay, all right, so let's move to B. So here we could negative 3 less than 27 minus 12. We have negative 3 less than 15. In order to eliminate the coefficient negative 3 in the left side, we need to divide by negative 3 on both sides. Because we divided by the negative number, we need to change the sign less than to greater than. So we have x greater than negative 5. So let's take a look at C. So 3 bracket x minus 5 greater than 5 minus 2x minus 8. So first of all, we need to take the bracket out. We have 3x minus 15 greater than 5 minus 2x plus 16. So we move all the unknown to the left side. So we have 5x. On the right hand side, we have 5 plus 16 plus 15, so that we have 5x greater than 36. X is greater than 7.2. This is how we do the inequalities for the linear function. So if you have two inequalities that you need to find out the sets of values for x, assume you have one inequality that is x greater than 2. Another one is x less than 4. Here is and, which means you need to keep it true. This also true. So we need to have a number line here. Greater than negative 2, like this. Less than or equal to 4 is solid. So the final set of values for x should be x greater then negative 2 less than or equal to 4. This is our final answer. Okay, let's look at another example saying x less than or equal to negative 1, x greater than 3. Here is not and, it is or, which means you can keep them at their way. You don't need to find the combination. So let's look at the example. Example 8. For a, 3x minus 5 less than x plus 8 and 5x greater than x minus 8. How do we solve it? So first of all, let's solve the first one. So 3x minus x less than 8 plus 5. So we have 2x less than 13, x less than 6.5. For the second one, that we have 4x greater than negative 8, then x greater than negative 2. Here is and. We need to use a number line. Greater than negative 2 is going to be like this. Less than 6.5 is going to be like that. So the final set of answer should be x greater than negative 2 less than 6.5. This should be the final answer. So let's look at B. X minus 5 greater than 1 minus x or 15 minus 3x greater than 5 plus 2x. Here is all, is not and. So let's solve it. So for x minus 5 greater than 1 minus x, we have 2x greater than 6, x greater than 3. For the second, 15 minus 3x greater than 5 plus 2x, we have 10 greater than 5x, which is x less than 2. Here shows or. You don't need to find the combination of the sets of values for x. But for the answer, it shows that you could directly write down the solution is x greater than 3 or x less than 2. Let's solve the C. In the book, there's no solution for the C. Let's do it together. So 4x plus 7 greater than 3, so that we will have 4x greater than negative 4, x greater than negative 1. Second one, 17 less than 11 plus 2x. Then we're going to have 6 less than 2x, x greater than 3. Since it's and, so we need to have a number line. So negative 1, positive 3. So greater than negative 1 and also greater than 3. So the combination of two sets, we have final x greater than 3. So this should be the answer for the C. So let's look at the exercises 3D. You can pause the video, try to solve the 10 problems by yourself, and then check the answers with the answers at the end of the book. If you still don't have the book, just send me an email to me and I'm going to send it to you. Or you can leave your comments below the video. I'm going to send you the ebook. Leave your email address. So we have another 2 problems here that are all about solving the linear inequalities. I'll leave it here, and for you, you could try to solve them all by yourself. If you have any questions, just let me know. For the next session, we're going to 3.5 to solve quadratic inequalities. Hopefully, you will understand the linear inequalities about how to do that. If you don't know, just send me an email or leave your comments below the video. Have a nice day and see you next time.